I made Need for Speed in Scratch, and the end result was crazy. Watch till the end to find out how it turned out. So first, I opened up Scratch, and there's only this cat, and I'm gonna need some cars. So I hit up the car dealership to get some brand new cars. Yo, what's up, Google? Yo, what's up, Google? Yo, let me get one of your finest cars. I bet. Just pass me the keys. Now that I got a car, I'll need somewhere to drive it. And I'm not driving it on this white background. So I went ahead and cooked up a little road and added up these lines for aesthetic. And now I got a perfect place to drive the car. Except I can't drive it yet. So I'm gonna put on my mechanic hat right here and get to work. So now this car can drive perfectly. Yo, BMW, hire me. Wait a minute. Let go of that W key. Why is it still moving?
Hey, it's a self-driving car. Maybe Tesla should hire me too.
Okay. That's enough of that. That's clearly an error in the game. And that's caused by the fact that if I let go of the W key, the car doesn't slow down like a car actually is supposed to do. So I'm gonna have to put this back on and get to work. Finally, the car drives and it stops. You let go of the W key and it turns. Basically everything that a car is supposed to do. So that's perfect. Alright, so Need for Speed is a racing game, as you probably know. So I'm going to need to race the cars, and every single race has a countdown. So I made this traffic light to act as a countdown. Okay, and speaking of racing, this racetrack here isn't really race worthy, and I didn't really cook up last time. So I'm gonna have to outsource another racetrack. So my first idea was to hit up Mr. Google one more time for him to get me right. Yo, Mr. Google, what's up? I'm back again, and I'm gonna need your finest racetrack. Nah. This ain't it. I hit up Google to give me a racetrack, and he gave me some stinky garbage. So I'm gonna have to come up with another plan. And oh, I got an idea. Artificial intelligence. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to make me a road, and it started typing. Bro, shut the hell up and start drawing. So after further research, it turns out that I can't just ask ChatGPT to draw for me. I have to pay it first. And looking at this, I ain't really got no money for that. So I'm gonna hit up my friend. He uses ChatGPT all the time to cheat on his school assignments. He knows how all that works. Yo, bro.
Yo, what's up?
I'm gonna need your ChatGPT login details.
Why do you need my ChatGPT?
Bro. Just give me the login details.
I bet. I'm gonna say
I bet. Alright, perfect. Now I have access to Leonardo, the GPT. So I asked ChatGPT for a top-down road inspired by Need for Speed, and it gave me this. I'm pretty sure I said top-down. I don't know why it's giving me a 3D image. So I asked it to actually make it top-down, and it gave me this. Now this is actually something worth working with. But there are cars in the road, and I don't want to be driving on top of any cars. So I asked it to remove the cars. Yo, ChatGPT, can you remove the cars out of this image for me? Bruh, I said the cars, not the color. ChatGPT removed the color out of the image when I asked for it to remove the car. And that's kind of when I realized this thing is stupid. I decided to give it a reference image to at least help it out a little bit. Let me be reasonable here. So I gave it a reference image and it turned it 3D. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be struggling for a little bit. Okay, so after fighting with ChatGPT for 2 hours, it finally gave me two reasonable images. It gave me this one right here, which is really good, except that there are cars on the road. And then this one over here, which is really good, except the buildings were garbage. So I don't know which one to go with, but you know what? I'm gonna go with this one and get my towing truck and get ready to get these cars up off the road. So removing all these cars was cool and all, but removing cars in an image is not the same as removing a car in real life, because this left a whole bunch of holes in the floor. So I'm gonna have to put on my construction hat and fix all this stuff up. So I filled up all these potholes, and now I threw this image back into Scratch and started driving around the road. But this image is so low quality. I mean, I paid for ChatGPT 4. Okay. He paid for it. But that's besides the point. Someone paid for ChatGPT for my behalf, and I have a low quality image, so I don't know what to do. So I found this amazing website that can increase the quality of low quality image, and okay, there's a catch. I gotta pay for it, but the price isn't that bad. Alright, take my wallet. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, looking at this side by side, this is totally worth it. I'm not gonna lie. So now I started driving around the map and finding a path for the player is going to drive in race. So I started drawing these lines on the map to act as the directions for the player. So I decided to make it a little bit better by adding these glowing arrows instead, and I made a finish line as well. Okay, cool. Now I can actually complete the race, and the game ends when you hit the finish line. Wait, how are you driving through the building? Okay, I'm gonna add collisions to stop the car from driving through the buildings, and that's exactly what I did. So I want the player to know how fast they're going, so I added a speedometer in the bottom right corner of the screen. And as you can see, the faster the player drives, the higher the speedometer goes. Another part of the game that is missing is the time. So I put a clock right here, and now you can see how long your race took. So next I added a main menu. So I went up to ChatGPT. I know we have our differences and I called your last work stinky garbage, but can you make a background image for me? I just want a car in the right side of the screen and a little city in front. Oh wow, for the first time, ChatGPT delivered. Yo, round of applause, round of applause. So next I grabbed the Need for Speed logo from the internet, and it was low quality. But I have an upscaling membership for 1 week that I paid for, so it came to use once again. So I started designing the main menu, and this is looking really fresh. So I just used the exact same template to create an end screen that shows up once you beat the game. And that's how I made Need for Speed in Scratch. This is how the final game ended up. Alright, cool, we're done here. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to make this exact same video game, subscribe, because I'm going to be having a tutorial series coming out, or by the time you're watching this video, it's going to be in the link in the description if it's already out, and you can learn how to make Need for Speed in Scratch by yourself. And don't forget to show me some love and smash that like button. Alright, I'm out.